Heyo, AGR back with another episode in Civilization 6 Kublai Khan Mongolia, where I took a liberty to map out my plan as it's about time I'm start to move towards my win condition, so many ugly pins are covering the whole of my territory from minor improvements to actual seaside resorts where I'm gonna get most of my tourism from, as well as some national parks here and there, but that's not to be concerned just right now. Right now we still need a lot of work to do. We have a dam coming up, we have more industrial zones coming up, and those are going to provide us with more production that is going to be required to settle our final cities. Later on we might even settle some cities over here, but it's important to understand the purpose of these cities. These cities, they don't need to come in early. Their purpose is going to be to generate the tourism through builder charges, whether by planting woods for the national parks and generating appeal for the seaside resorts. So I'm fine with them having a harbor and maybe an occasional theater square for the great works here and there. As well as the trader, because the traders are going to be important. We currently don't have a lot of people found, even though it's a large map consisting of 10 civilizations, meaning that we need to discover 6 more civilizations and we want to have open borders with them, as well as a trade route for extra tourism modifier. We have our galley that survived the barbarian onslaught and now it's gonna get a promotion for extra movement because we, as I mentioned, need to find those people, so it's about time we start to scout around our territory. We do have another trade route available for us. Let's check if all of our cities have trade routes. No, by far we still lacking the trade routes. We only have 5 out of 7 and I cannot send one to the most northern city because we have a barbarian problem in there. So let's keep trading with our capital for a little bit of extra production.
Every man should make his...
And what do we have in here? Nothing I wanna change, that's what. Okay, that's fair enough. Banking has been boosted, that's gonna be coming in at some point. Wait, do I have a settler's card? No, I don't, so I just hard built a settler. Nice, but the bonus is that intelligence agency is going to be coming at the same time as the city is going to grow, so we are going to be finally able to place down this industrial zone. Long have we waited. Where did I actually get the settler from? Did I actually finish it? Well, if I did, I did. Let's send one around here. We still have a few cities to settle. And let's get our builder back. Hide those pins, I cannot look at them. Let's go for a little bit of exploration, another trade route to Xanadu for extra bit of production. And we have a production queue available in Komakoto. Ideally, I would like to buy myself workshops, but my income is not that high, so I guess I will have to hard build the buildings I need. Especially with the slower cities coming up. Aksu has grown in population, so I should look to improve another tile. 2 turns until border growth. Okay, I don't need to waste my gold for that. Instead, I'm gonna get Reina appointed into Aksu, so that with the eventual promotion, we would be able to double harbor adjacency, and with shipyards and another card that is gonna be coming up later, once we establish our shipyards, we are gonna get naval tradition to double harbor adjacency bonuses again, so a single harbor in this city is going to be providing us with like 15 production and 15 gold. That's a +5 harbor we have in here. Gonna be a juicer city, and I planned this city to make me a Kilva Kisivani in here, so we are gonna need that production as well. However, this mausoleum at Halicarnassus is coming in very slowly and I'm not a big fan of that. How could I change that? Maybe let's get a mine for the city to help it out a little bit, and this settler was going, yeah, it's going towards the coastline, so maybe Brussels will move its units away from here.
The purpose of education.
Where is that barbarian? Oh god, those pins. Good, we got our builder back. Alright, we are gonna turn this into a seaside resort, so... Actually, no, I'm not gonna start chopping just yet, because another plan that I have a little bit later on is when we get lumber mills on the rainforest with mercantilism, I'm gonna go towards diplomatic service and I will start trading internationally, meaning that Magnus is gonna lose a lot of use, because currently we're still using surplus logistics for 20% extra food from our trade routes trading with this city. And since we're gonna swap into trading internally, I will be able to move Magnus around for extra yields from the chops. Currently, I still don't need to chop anything, so I'm fine with builders just falling asleep. A trader from Urumqi. Did I send a trader to Tungliu? I don't think I did. No, but since barbarian problem is solved, let's give this city some extra steroids. And since Poland wants to be friends, who am I to say no? We should be looking to get open borders with civilizations as well for extra tourism. And we are allied with China, meaning that we already have open borders with that civilization. Oh, a tribal village. Guess I can promote my archer and go grab it if I can. Don't sleep. Actually, I do have Magnus in the city and I want to place down a theater square around here, so let's get extra chop out of this. For this builder, you're gonna have to wait until city grows and absorbs that turtle style. Let's keep trading with Sanadu. Kill the galley. Good. Another civilization. Finally, we're getting the juicy era score. Send the delegation. And we made a friend. Actually, we could make even more alliances, but I'm not gonna be trading with these cities anytime soon. China is trying to steal Nanmadol from us. I'm not a fan of that. Let's get it back. That's a lot of our culture. Does this style belong to a capital? Yes, it does. Chop. And I'm gonna place down the theater square in there. Let's swap the tiles. Bam. Back to working on that mausoleum at Helicarnassus. Petra is also coming in 3 turns. Keep scouting the coastline. Looking good. And now we do have a couple of extra luxury resources we can sell. Sugar, olives, and ember. Nice, we also have some iron. Diplomatic favor I'm gonna keep for time being. Maastricht is flipping independent. Let's get a village out of it at least. Right, let's settle another city.
The wicked king pursued
Chocolate Hills. More era score. Love it. And we discovered Zanzibar. That's another city-state I would like to potentially grab hold of. And I need to buy a few tiles around the area. Let's get this and this so the city can start working on the commercial hub. Please place it down. We're gonna need a aqueduct, and I should buy the dam tile as well to lock in dam's price. What are we starting with? I guess I could get a monument into aqueduct, dam, commercial hub, something like this. Let's start improving our lands a little bit. Extra envoys. Send the trade route. Everybody wants a trade route. Well, Auckland wants some musketmen. Maybe that could be doable at some point, but we have priorities. Currently in the tech tree, our priority is to get mass production for the shipyards. And
Petra
then...
is a...
Okay, Petra is on. The beauty. Let's place down this theater square and start working upon the harbor. So, the plan currently is to get to mass production and then research all the walls and start building walls in all of our cities, because these eventually are going to be generating tourism once we get Conservation Civic online, as well as printing for extra tourism from Great Works of Writing. We still don't need it because we don't have any Great Works of Writing just yet, so it's not a big deal. Another city, good, immediately on 4 population, meaning that we need to buy some tiles so this city doesn't die. Actually, you can take this tile. Or no, you can't. We're losing extra food if we do that. We are gonna start working on the harbor. We are gonna have to buy you a fish tile. And let's send the builder to start working on it. We do have ourselves a spy. Who has commercial hubs? Nobody does. So I don't have a use for the spy for time being. Okay, is there anything else I could pillage in here? I do see a plantation and a holy site. No, I don't want to declare war with Zanzibar. I would like to keep scouting around. I need a lighthouse. Let's buy a lighthouse in here. City has a little bit of extra housing. Try and get Colossus, but the city doesn't have much production just yet. Sanadu is growing to 7 population in 5 turns. Let's get the city working on a trader for time being. Stop contesting my non-model, please. And I need to grab hold of Antananarivo as well. We'll need to plug in the Diplomatic League before I do that. Okay, this one is gone. Where is the Diplomatic League? Here we go. Are we gonna be having any more builders? I didn't think so. But I could get myself a colonization for a little bit. Let's do that. So the envoys, let's send one to Zanzibar to improve our economy. Let's send one to Antananarivo. Inspiration for enlightenment. So we have 2 envoys in each, and also that gives us 17 gold per turn from Merchant Confederation. Very nice. The gold is very welcome around this empire. Can I buy myself a trader? I should start working on a settler instead of trader while I have settler discount card. And let's buy ourselves a trader in Yingchang. A governor promotion. Let's double the adjacency of our harbors.
Tactics mean doing what you...
I have access to Huey Teokali. Is this wonder still available? Actually it is. 30 turns though. Oh. That's kind of nasty. Let's get workshop first and see what we can do. Maybe with mercantilism we can increase the productivity from the rainforest we have around our empire. This has to be a chop, right? So what are we gonna do with the rest of my empire? This could be a farm triangle. Wouldn't mind that. City is growing in 2 turns. Guess we can get a lumber mill for some extra production. And city lost population, but that's not a big deal. Keep trading with our capital. I would like open borders with the Netherlands, but I'm not gonna get them, am I? And I don't want to lose my scouts, so let the heal up for a little bit. I should get a privateer to scoop up this kind of tribal villages. And now I will need a lighthouse. Okay, start working upon that, or maybe... Monument looks good as well. But I need those trade routes.
Oh, Persia.
Of course, Persia, of course. It's usual. Ooh, another civilization.
You must not lose faith in...
At least now we have a better understanding of where we are in terms of technology or culture. Culturally, well, Congo is running away with victory. Well, not really, not just yet, but it's in a strong position. Let's get the friendship with Suleiman. Let's send a delegation to Persia. And also let's get open borders with these civilizations. Don't need to pay you, that's fine. Korakoto, I could get a library or I could try to get Huey Teokali. Let's try to get it. I have decent amount of flakes around my empire. It would be great to make them more workable. Even though usually this wonder isn't that good. And I would like to get myself... Actually, no. I need to buy a lot of buildings, so let's keep improving the tiles that we have in the immediate area. However, this is a chop. So let's make use of it. What else could I sell? I could sell 1 ember tile. 10 gold per turn. And I would like to buy myself amenities. Oranges, silk, marble, coffee, gypsum. Good. I need to send my galley back. Another civilization has been met. And it's Mali. Let's get open borders. Does Mali have any luxuries to sell? It does. And meeting Mali means that it should have commercial hubs. Yes. Good. I need that gold. I need Mali to finance my empire. Let's declare friendship with Persia. Let's have a lot of friends. This is a chalk. Okay. And this builder, I would have to send it somewhere on another landmass because there's nothing else to improve in here. This is gonna be industrial zone. Let's improve another banana tile. Okay, city's working 2 banana tiles. City of Aksu, I need to buy some tiles in here. Take those away from Nazca. I'm gonna need a dam in here. I'm gonna need an industrial zone. Start working on that dam. No, I didn't want to attack into that galley. I could use a caravel. I'm trading with the capital. This wet tile. I mean, I don't mind it being improved, but maybe I have something better to improve anywhere around. I would like to improve some rainforests and the lumber mills, and mercantilism is coming up in 1 turn. So let's send our builders to do just that. And let's get our galley back. How does Malian Empire look like? Kilwa Kisavani. Okay, so I'm not getting Kilwa. My Kilwa's aspirations are gone, meaning that I have reduced appeal of this tile with industrial zone for no reason at all. Not great. But alright, let's improve this tile, and we do have another fish tile to improve, so this city is gonna be great.
People can have the model in a market economy.
We have access to mercantilism. Triangular trade looks good. Get more amenities from Republican Legacy, and I might as well start using that. Craftsman card for extra production. I don't need Corvi anymore. We're gonna finish Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Settler card. Am I replacing it? Nah, I think I'm fine. Let's confirm the policies. We're getting a lot of production now in our industrial zones, and we are not stopping here. Now, well, Kilva is not in our plans anymore, but we still need printing, we still need siege tactics. So let's get that. Runki is making a settler. Okay, how many settlers do I actually need? 1, 2, 3. And potentially some more around here. I could grab this tile and still get access to at least 1 copy of Ivory, but there is a barb camp in here. Ooh, so many camps. Look at this. I could get access to furs as well. Where should I set? If I would settle a city somewhere here, I could get access to all of these luxury resources. Would be so good, but it's next to barb camp, as I mentioned, so maybe we should get a musketman or something on the way. And now I can start going towards diplomatic servers for Bisselbanken. Start trading internationally. That's gonna boost my empire significantly. I would like to get myself a monument into a lighthouse. Improve the lumber mill. Good. Improve another one. We do have a builder in here. And let's get this tile to Ulaanbaatar. Anything else I would need to improve? horses I would like to improve. Let's buy man-at-arms to defend against these barbarians. And maybe man-at-arms would be good enough to clear this barbarian camp. So I would be done with settling at some point. Okay, this builder needs to fall asleep. That's a barbarian builder. I want it. Let's go into the fog of war. Maybe it's gonna come out. Else. So these could be theater squares with entertainment complex. If I get Huity Akali, if I don't, this could become a water park eventually. And still give us that sweet adjacency. However, I still have a bunch of tiles that I don't really want to work. Let's improve another lumber mill. What else am I doing with any of these cities? This is eventually gonna have to be replaced, so might as well get some chops out of it. Let's gain sources, and then we're gonna start stealing from Mali. Need to retreat this galley back.
If you see a castle and...
Yes! I got it. Haha! Okay, Wilhelmina doesn't hate me. Would you like to do open borders? You would. Good. So I can safely escort this settler. Trade routes to our own cities give us extra gold. I don't know what I can get in terms of merchants. I will pass this one because we're moving towards external trading now, so it's not gonna be as good. And finally we can start working on that industrial zone, a big juicer. This city I'm gonna settle last because it only has 2 districts that needs to place down, so instead let's get the cities that still need to be of some use to our empire. I'm gonna need to buy up those shipyards. Let's get a kill in here. Let's send our builder to improve the horses. Another good tile to work. Chop. A settler is out. We'll send this one to another coastline. That's a nice lumber mill. And I need you to start building yourself a workshop. So the scout can go on the auto exploration, and my builder is gonna have to come to my land, to my borders.
A vast tomb. In diplomacy,
Mausoleum at Helicarnassus is finished. We're gonna get an extra engineer charge out of it. And ooh, so many things to build in here. I guess we could use a granary for some extra housing. We would need a shipyard. We would need a theater square. And in terms of buildings, I guess we would be done. Unless I would like to get myself a Colossus. Somewhere around. That's tempting. I could get Colossus somewhere here instead. That seems to be much more productive city. Let's head towards civil engineering now to get extra production towards wonders and builders. As these are coming up, maybe we would be able to discount Huity Akali and get it in time. This city... I'll have a builder. We're gonna need to chop this tile. Meanwhile, you start working on the lighthouse. We have our government change, so let's replace Diplomatic League with Visselbanken. About time we start trading internationally, and this is our first trader to go internationally. Where am I sending it? Where am I gonna trade from? Because if I would get Torres de Belém somewhere with these many coastal cities, I would like to centralize my trade routes for a lot of gold. So I guess we can build up City of Faxa. Ulaanbaatar maybe could get me a Colossus somewhere for an extra trade route. This is gonna be valuable, and I could get myself Torres de Belém in here. That's not a wonder that I frequently build. But we do have access to it. But I believe we do have access to it. Yes, international trade routes from this city would receive +2 gold for every luxury resource at the destination. So this would add up nicely. We would end up getting it, but I cannot justify building Torres de Belém now for 50 turns. That's not gonna happen. I need my dam, I need my industrial zone, I need my shipyard to come in. Without that, it's just not happening. Let's get a chop out of this, I believe. Yes, this is going to be replaced by woods. Juicy campus. Let's chop this. Lighthouse is out. Stop jittering. Give me that campus for some extra science. Okay, nice. But you're going to be building a shipyard. And then get yourself granary, monument, and the campus. The city is going to be more or less finished. Kokakota is gonna build me what exactly? I could use an encampment somewhere. Do I have a dirty tile? I do have a desert tile. I don't need. The city could make me some great engineers, because the downside of these coastal cities that all of them are gonna have to make anti-flood barriers at some point. So if we are able to convert production of Kokakota to make military engineers and spend military engineer charges on those barriers, that could be insanely good for us. And now I would like to make more alliances. So Poland has a religion, has a big faith income. Let's get a religious alliance with that. I don't want an alliance with Mali because we're stealing gold from that empire. Who should we get economic alliance with? Ideally it would be Wilhelmina. Maybe if I would send her a trade route, we would be Gucci and could get on her good side. So I could get... Who has most science? Congo. Okay, so let's get a research alliance with Congo. Who has a lot of military? Well, Congo has a lot of military. And I guess Suleiman? Alliance, military alliance. So I will save economic alliance for Wilhelmina in that regard. And I will bite the bullet and send one trader to Amsterdam.
Nederland florit.
Okay, Wilhelmina seems to be happy. Let's see if I could improve our relationship even further with an embassy, because we do have open borders as well. Okay, this builder is gonna fall asleep. It's gonna need to improve that detail. Okay, very good. We have Wilhelmina online. Let's get an economic alliance. Let's check if we have any resources to sell. I don't really need horses. Extra. We have whales. We have sugar. Let's make some money. Can I afford shipyard? No. Okay, I can afford shipyard now. That's gonna massively increase the productivity of that city. This city has housing. I'm gonna need a trader. This city is gonna need a shipyard. What else do I have planned for the city? Okay. So this city is gonna have to chop a little bit. Let's improve another luxury resource. Trade it away. And let's start working on the shipyard until I chop those tiles. Another trader, let's send it to Axo as well. Consolidate those trade routes a little bit. Gali has healed up. Oh, okay. No, I'm not clearing that barb camp anytime soon, am I? Trade route and extra gold. Give it to me. Culture bombs. I'll take those as well. Okay, we get both. Brilliant. And let's send one trader to Xi'an. Two civilizations we have trade routes with. I need to call back my man-at-arms, and I need to do some chopping. So, okay, let's reassign Magnus to the city of Tungliu. Let's get some era score out of our order. Get a shipyard, could get the theater square. Let's get an aqueduct. I haven't placed that one down. A great person, 200 gold and 2 animals. That's a little bit more useful. We have some... Okay, we need to take back Nan Madol. And I'm gonna keep my... What can we do? Trade route, trade route, trade route. Musketman, siege tactics. Okay, I'm not gonna have 2 trebuchets in my empire. Alright. Buy this style. Wait for Magnus to establish. There is our score from Ordo. We are close to a golden age. Urumqi is gonna make me another trader. Kokyakwota is gonna make me another trader. We need to fill in those spots. Trader from Urumqi, let's transfer it to Aksu. Aksu is gonna have to be a big boy for our empire. Choose a mission, siphon funds. We need those. And here is our builder. Okay, we could get ourselves another lumber mill around here. Settler, settle down. Only 3 charge settler, but it is what it is. I don't have access to a governor change just yet. Let's start working on that harbor. And could use another iron tile maybe. Man, the city doesn't really have too many good tiles. I would like to get these scrap tiles. Settle another city. Start improving some mines. Stop doing this. Need to place down my harbor. Now we can go back to business. So I will need to place down my theater square. I will need to finish my industrial zone. Another trader. Trade with Nan Madolt, get extra Envoy and still get bonuses from Wisselbanken. Boom! Okay, we can get public works now. Although maybe I would like to finish off my settlers. That could be good. Veterancy is still useful. Right, but I'm building Teokali. I am still building it, right? Yes, 5 turns. So I guess I could plug in skyscrapers at least for time being. Instead of urban planning, that's gone kind of obsolete now. I'm getting a little bit of extra production, but that's minuscule at this point. For the culture tree, now we're gonna head towards conservation. We have another trade route to send to Aksu. Creates an ironclad and grants us gold per turn. Good, only not in this city. Let's send it to Aksu instead. I will need a workshop in whatever this city was. Ulaanbaatar is getting shipyard in 4 turns, shipyard in 9 turns. I could get a shipyard in Karakorum, although 7 turns. Okay, fine. Karakorum is the only city but it's not actually building shipyard just yet. So let's increase the productivity of that city. Urumqi has access to another district. We need those theater squares coming online to start heading towards our win condition. That's another lumber mill. That's a mine. And we have another promotion. Let's collect the taxes from our citizens. That should net us 14 gold per turn from City of Aksu.
The lowest is to it.
We have access to even more walls. Let's get another trader. Printing should be next, and now I should be looking to start building walls around my empire. What else? Okay, base lumber mill we are gonna preserve. Let's do that. This is a chop. Trader is out. I will need a spy. I have another trade route. Let's send it to Aksu. And another one to Aksu. Good. We need to send a trader to Poland. Another civilization. We have a trade route with. Use our Great Admiral. Actually, let's sail it out a little bit deeper and promote it with extra movement. Discover more of the land. Everything is coming together beautifully.
The Lord made us all out of iron.
Okay, don't need any of these technologies. Oh, who could we trade with? Can we reach Congo? trade with Zanzibar for a quest and 28 gold per turn. Sure, let's trade with Bologna as well, although the gold is very minuscule, but at least we are getting extra gold, especially with our Merchant Confederation. We're already at 22 gold per turn. Very nice. Let's turn this into a mine for a little bit extra production. Lumber mill. This city is gonna be growing in no time. And that's another rainforest lumber mill available for us. I like lumber mills on rainforests because those are at least providing us with sufficient amount of food to keep growing. Now I could buy myself a workshop and start working on Torres de Belém. 15 turns. Now before it was 50. So that's why I did this. 15 turns, much more reasonable, especially when we have skyscrapers. Although I could have placed it down here to give more adjacency to my theater squares. Kali, look at these lake tiles now. Even our Petra city isn't looking bad. Okay, this is one of the few times where it's actually worth it. We do have sufficient amount of lakes. Most of the lake tiles. Very good. And I guess I will leave the episode here. We are already going towards our win condition bit by bit, and our empire is finally taking a proper shape that we can be proud of. So thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. One love, I'm out.